Welcome Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, guys, the excavator is not moving. That is right. Storms are a-brewing. We got about 3/4 of an inch of rain last night, and the storms that came in right after Josh, my excavator operator, left, and which isn't too much rain, but it is a muddy, soppy mess. It came down so quick. Now he's okay to operate in the rain on fresh dirt, you know, solid dirt in the woods. But this stuff he's already cleared right here, I mean, it's on a slope too. It's going downhill. But the big thing is, in about 30 minutes, there's a storm brewing. There's a storm coming. And I don't know if you can hear the thunder just rolling in the background right now. It is pretty bad. But lots of awesome things are happening. Look at this pile of trees behind me. Oh my goodness, guys. I just could not believe he got as much done on this first day as he did. You may even hear an echo in my voice. This bucket on this excavator, you're sideways to it. You can't see the width of it. He told me it holds like 3 or 4 yards of dirt. It's like a pickup truck bed worth of dirt in this bucket. And look at this thumb here. His thumb is wide, longer than my forearm. It's amazing how he knocks over the giant trees, 16, 18 inches in diameter, just pushes them over, pulls them over. And then he can use that thumb and just pick out the little saplings, pile them in a pile, shake the dirt off of them, pick them up and bring them over here. The dude is an amazing operator. Been doing it over 20 years, he said. The video is going to be awesome. The day one video of clearing all this, I've got me marking the trees. I've got him arriving, getting unloaded off the lowboy, of course, doing all this. Got some awesome drone footage. Oh my goodness. I don't know when day 2 is going to happen, because today was supposed to be day 2, and it's just a wash. But what I am going to do is prepare for the weekend, guys. I got some ribs thawing right now. I'm going to smoke some ribs. I can smoke ribs in the storm. The storm is supposed to, thunder. The storm is supposed to clear this afternoon, and I'll get them ribs just a smoking. I'm taking them to the river this weekend. We're going on a float trip. Jen and I are going on a float trip, and the plans have changed. The plans have changed. It was supposed to be a float trip with Jen and all her friends, her crew from Arkansas. Her Northeast Arkansas friends, non-YouTubers. Well, storms are brewing up there in Missouri, where we're going camping and floating, and they were all tent camping. You know, we're taking the Ridge crib, and they were worried about the campground flooding and their tents flooding out. So they decided to call it quits on this weekend's camping trip. But not Jen and I. No, we ain't afraid of no rain. So we contacted one of our favorite YouTubers that loves ribs, by the way, come on. And we said, hey, are you up for an adventure? And they said, oh yeah, let's come on with an adventure, come on. So I got some ribs thawing, gonna be smoking them this afternoon, low and slow, 3-2-1 method. Yeah, 3-2-1 method, yeah. 3, smoke it low. 2, grill it up, and 1, glaze it with the sauce. That's right, 3-2-1, slow and low, 3-2-1, 6-hour method of cooking ribs. Gonna be delicious. So yeah, they're gonna meet us up there in Missouri at the river. It's not too far from them, you know. They live in Arkansas, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go floating. Okay, we may take kayaks, or we may just all get in a raft. Right? It's not very many of us, not like a big party or anything. But we're going to make the best of it, that's for sure. We're going to have a good old time on the river. Saturday, it's not supposed to rain. Low chance of rain. That's fine. It's supposed to be in the 80s, low chance of rain. Friday is supposed to rain. Sunday is supposed to rain. So we're going to get there set up tomorrow, Friday, and enjoy the evening. If we can make a fire, we'll make a fire, and Saturday we'll go out floating and then enjoy the Saturday evening, and then Sunday pack up and leave, and in the rain. But again, in a camper, it's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal. Coming back here next week is supposed to be fairly dry. Okay, fairly dry. And hopefully all this dries out and Josh can get back out here. I walked the perimeter a while ago and he has really gotten about a third of it done. I really didn't think it was a third of it. But I'm going to go a little bit farther to the east than I'd planned, so it goes down the slope. That way the house, the barn dominium, and the power shed and the solar panel carport are all up on the peak, and we can level it out really well and then have a little slope down for the backyard view. So I got to go a little bit farther to the east than I thought. Don't want to go any farther to the south. That's where the septic is. I can't touch any of that. And I'm just curious if he's going to keep adding on. What I told him he can do is this big old area to the west here, to the northwest, he can fill in this, because I'm not doing anything in this right here. This is going to be the brush pile and the burn pile eventually. Eventually this could be a garden or animals up here, you know. I would like to have some animals up here, you know, near the barn dominium. Probably, you know, you can have the chickens and the rabbits, the smaller animals, and the big animals out there on the pastures, right? Eventually, behind the camera on the woods and the ridge, I want to put another pasture in for deer hunting a little bit longer range, and of course getting some cattle out in that pasture too. That way I can have 3 pastures and also a garden and a small livestock area up here at the barn dominium. And I got to mark the trees for the winding road up to the bridge, because out here I marked the trees I want to keep, and you all were worried about the paint. This marking paint fades very, very quickly, so you won't even be able to see it in just a few months. But I need to mark with an X all the trees I want down on the winding road up here. That way, as soon as he's done here with the barn dominium property, I can get him clearing land on the road coming up. Then I've also got to have him move those big mud piles that the dozer did by where I'm building the barn. So we got that. And even I may, if I've got time and resources, you know what I'm saying, have him move that big tree pile, or at least turn it up a little bit, clean it so I can burn it. The big tree pile over by Grandma Carol. Not the one I just did with the 19 trees. That's all clean. I'm going to burn that myself. But the one when we built Grandma Carol's log cabin, it's grown up with blackberries and there's trees growing in it. It's been 4 years. There's trees growing in it. And I should have taken care of that a while back. But I have got a video coming out. What is today? Thursday, right? Saturday, I got a video coming out of my visit to DD5, and I may know who the trespasser is. That's right. That hit their tree and they busted their taillight. I may know. You're going to have to watch the video Saturday, the DD5 visit, trespassers discovered. Maybe. We'll see. It's very, very interesting. It's a very beautiful video too. Mike and Alyssa gave me a guided tour of all the stuff they got going. Alyssa even spilled some beans on a project she's working on. She, as of today, hasn't shown you yet. She may get it out before I get that out Saturday. And then I was gonna have my beekeeping video where I show you the status of the swarm and the honey supers on the honey colonies. I'm not. I'm going to have this dozer video out to you, excavator video out to you Monday. The plan is Monday, okay? And then probably Thursday have the beekeeping video out. And then right after that on Saturday, probably have finishing this up here. And then of course, then we'll have the driveway. And then I got to get the dozer out here to level out the pad for the barn dominium and the power shed and the carport. And the dozer is going to form the gravel road, and then we got to get all that gravel brought in. The dozer is $170. I'm open and honest here, guys. The dozer is $175 an hour currently. The excavator is $200 an hour, and we worked 5.5 hours yesterday. It costs $200 delivery fee to deliver each one. That's $400 to deliver them, and well worth it. If you saw how experienced Josh was, he's worth every penny of that. That $1,100 yesterday was money well spent. I couldn't do this in a month with Old Blue. David couldn't do this in 3 weeks with Uber. Of course, it'd probably take 6 weeks because Uber would break down, of course. But now that Uber's got more stickers on it, it's got a 3 Mississippi sticker and got 3 RidgeLife stickers on it, Uber may last a little longer. Okay, may last a little longer. So Lots and lots of videos coming out here on RidgeLife. Of course, Ramblings, you get all the sneak peeks. Some of you were upset yesterday on the Ramblings where I was on the other side of the pile and the excavator was on this side clearing this part. You didn't show us the excavator. You were teasing us by being on the wrong side of the pile. You didn't watch the end of the video. The end of the video, I came over here and gave you a sneak peek watching them take down a big tree, carry it over my head. You didn't watch the rest of the video. That's right. I caught you. I caught you. So going to be a great time. I'm healing very, very nicely. Work is just right around the corner. Once I can start climbing stairs and squatting, I still can't squat right now. Matter of fact, I kind of overdid a little bit yesterday. Nero, my big Cane Corso Italian Mastiff, he had a tummy ache again, and he was having explosive diarrhea. Hope you're not eating lunch. Explosive diarrhea, and me and Grandma Carol had to clean that up 4 times. And I got him some diarrhea medicine and everything. He's a little bit better today. But I can't squat down and I can't kneel down. I can't kneel. So I was having to squat with this leg, keep this leg straight, lean over, and clean up all this nasty diarrhea. Oh my gosh. It was terrible. Again, I'm sorry if you're eating lunch. You're like, Tim, you should give me a disclaimer, a warning. I should have. I should have. But guys, look at this right here. Isn't this amazing? The tracks on this thing, and oh, I had a GoPro on the excavator. I had a GoPro I was walking around with. I had a drone footage, and I also had the Sony camera, which I'm recording with right now. So you're going to get some really, really cool footage. It's a little bit of time lapses, and my time lapses I did them actually fairly slow, so you could actually hear the audio and the crunching and the moving around. I didn't do the 10, 15 times speed. I wanted you to really, really experience it. So very excited about these videos coming up. Very excited about what's going on here on the Ridge, and I hope you are as well. Make sure you subscribe to not only RidgeLife Ramblings, but RidgeLife, RidgeLife's reviews and how-tos, and RidgeLife Lessons if you're so inclined. And hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. Like, share, and subscribe. I sure appreciate it. Ooh, it's raining. The rain is coming. I got to hurry up and end this. So guys, until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day, and keep rambling and go RidgeLife.